This is the first episode of Table Talk Sports Podcast. You got your boy Clay by Day and Big Ben 69, the two writers. We're just gonna break down stories from the weekend, a little bit of Super Bowl coverage. Big Ben, what do you got from the Super Bowl?
All right, real quick, since it's kind of old already, it's been played out, but first thing, Pete Carroll, obviously, worst play call in the history of any play calls. Give it to
Since the
fucking
beginning
Marshawn.
of play calls.
Put that shit in there. It'll get in there 100 times out of 100, no doubt in my mind. Patriots got real lucky. It was set up to be helmet catch 2.0 all over again. Squeaked out. Got a fourth ring for Brady. Love it. Couldn't be happier with that. Commercials, Super Bowl commercials. I know I'm kind of both ways on this. They were more somber this year. I would have liked more comedy out of it, but
I hear that.
The kid dying right in the middle of the Nationwide commercial was just, it was brutal. It was absolute curveball there. Who the fuck Nationwide think they are? Making kids die left and right.
It was ballsy.
Yeah, I mean, Katy Perry, she was fire. Absolute fire.
Oh, yeah.
Missy Elliott, I don't know how I feel about that.
That blindsided the fuck out of me. I don't know about you. I don't even know who Missy Elliott is.
Yeah, she's not relevant anymore.
Is she real? Is that a thing? Was she famous once?
Apparently, I don't know. Obviously, Left Shark stole the show, no doubt.
Oh yeah, he literally just took the Super Bowl and just wrapped it up.
I don't know if it was
the Super Bowl.
I don't know if it was he didn't know what he was doing or just didn't give a fuck and just took over.
Think about it. 3 years from now, no one will care about the Super Bowl, but that will still be a fucking vine that is on Black Twitter till the end of time.
Absolutely, people are getting Left Shark tattoos already.
Yeah, that's just obscene if you ask me. I mean, the guy woke up fucking Monday morning with the goddamn back-to-back Super Bowl champion Seahawks tattoo. I wonder how he's feeling right now.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'd rather get a Left Shark tattoo than a Seahawks.
Oh yeah, any day of the week, twice on Sunday. Hell yeah,
no doubt. Let's see. I mean, that's pretty much it. That's all I got for the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I'd say he pretty much wraps it up. I just want to say that it was a solid game, but I mean the Katy Perry halftime performance was just so next level. I don't think we'll ever see anything like that in our generation.
Anytime you can fucking fly around on a star.
Away from it being the best television event since I don't even know.
Oh yeah.
Since the Breaking Bad finale, I don't know. I mean that's bold, but shit. I mean, I don't know. Janet Jackson, good.
Oh, that's up there, but you know.
JT did it a few years ago, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, mm-hmm. I mean that was all right. You know, it's JT. But Katy Perry and I bet one of the prop bets was what her first song was going to be.
Oh, yeah. I had Roar.
I had Roar. Yep. I also had her having purple hair though. She wore black hair. I should have.
She comes out with black hair a lot, you know. But
yeah,
I will say, I wasn't too hot on her wardrobe. Could have been more revealing.
She looked weird. I could have used way more cleavage too.
Oh yeah, I mean you got to flaunt that shit.
Exactly. She was very lackluster in that regard. I guess it's the whole country's or the whole world watch that shit? I don't even know.
Yeah, they watch. 115 million, yeah. Probably.
Okay, yeah, all right. Well, yeah, there's kids watching, so
I guess
somewhat G-rated. But I disagree with you on the Nationwide commercial. I loved it. It was the best commercial I have ever seen. First thing, you got this kid having the time of his life. He's in Imagination Land, Peter Pan style. Next thing you know, I'm dead. And then I was just like, whoa. I was in a room probably like 20 people, like 14 of them being women. And they're like, oh my God. And I was the only person in the room. It was dead silent, crying, laughing. Then again, I was way more fucked up than everyone else, but it was just awesome. I loved every second.
I will say this. Everyone remembers that shit now.
No, of course. That was a great ad. I mean,
genius marketing scheme.
If that's what you're going for, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really know that. All right. Next up, we got the high school basketball game in Alabama ending in a thrilling 2-1 final.
No, it was 2-0. It was 2-0.
Yeah, 2-0. Yeah, 2-0 foul.
Yeah, you said 2-1.
Yeah. Oh, I said 2-1.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I fucked that. Either way, it's a
Yeah.
fucking travesty for sports and men across the country, as far as I'm concerned. What do you got?
All right. Well, at first I saw it, I'm like, this just embarrassing. But then I read it. I read the article. Whatever team won, whatever team got 2 points.
Were they blind?
What?
Were they blind? Was it like School of the
No.
Deaf versus School of the fucking Blind? Like, were they handicapped? Not even trying to be an asshole.
I mean, that's what I thought at first, but then they get 2 points in the first 15 seconds. Everything's going good.
No.
And
I
then
didn't read the article.
they straight up they hold the ball for the rest of the half. They just hold the ball.
There's no shot clock?
Not in high school.
That's fucking genius. Okay, I didn't realize it was some juggernaut fucking Bill Belichick Alabama basketball coach here.
I mean,
still, it's ridiculous. Like, steal the fucking ball.
Yeah, it's actually absolutely embarrassing that the other team can't score a fucking point.
Did the other team even have a shot? I mean,
I think they had a shot. Yeah, I don't know. I think they.
I'd like to see, you know how they got those shooting charts, you know, like.
Oh yeah.
I'd love to see that. Like, if they're even, I hope to God the other team didn't shoot. I really do. I mean, even if you win that game, are you happy?
I mean, it's a high school basketball game. Like, why aren't you playing? Like, what's the point?
It's like, you know, you're not getting paid. Might as well have some fun.
Yeah. I
mean, I've never wanted to win so badly where I was like, all right, let's score 2 points in a basketball game and have fun.
No. I fucking
so they're just passing to each other the whole fucking time?
Yeah, they're just holding the ball, and then they threw up a shot at the buzzer. And then did the same shit for 3 more quarters, I guess.
Well, I'll have to admit, that's the most Bush League thing I've ever fought.
It is, yeah.
All right. Well, I had no idea about that. I feel stupid because I didn't read the damn article. I just saw that bat. At first, I thought it was fake. I thought it was like, you know, you can't trust anything these days. So I was like, obviously, it's either a women's game because they're incompetent at sports, or it's just a fucking Onion article that someone reposted.
Oh, yeah.
But, you know, I was gun blazing, you know, firing out the blog, so you know how it goes.
Oh.
I don't even have anything to say on that because I just wasn't expecting that to be the case.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Some Bush League shit, so.
Moving on. Did you catch Eric Weddle fucking up Warren Sapp on
absolutely.
Twitter today?
Absolutely face the guy.
I have never seen anything quite like
him. Kick him while he's down.
What are your thoughts on that? Because, I mean, I'm just kind of torn on it.
All right. So, I mean, for those of you who don't know, the whole Warren Sapp thing, got arrested after the Super Bowl.
At 7 a.m. That's the best part about it.
Pick up two hookers, and what I guess he beat them or something.
No, one was a cop.
Oh, okay.
He got fucking CSI'd in that bitch.
All right. I mean, that's on him. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't. Well, he left his girlfriend. His girlfriend was knocked the fuck out after the game.
Oh yeah.
He wanted to go get hookers.
Probably 15 minutes after that game.
Yeah, I mean, you can't blame the guy. He brings a girlfriend to a Super Bowl. He's expecting,
you gotta get
put out afterwards, and then
I get some. I mean, if you're Warren Sapp, he was on the fucking 8th floor crew at Miami. He's expecting to get some. The Super Bowl, no less. Obviously.
I mean, you can't bring a girl who's passing out at 11 o'clock.
No, you just can't. And and the game ended pretty early this year.
Yeah, it was over. I think it was over at 10:30, 11.
Yeah, it was like 9:30 my time. At this point, I'm like way too drunk for 9 on a Sunday.
Yeah.
I'm in the same position as Warren Sapp. I can relate.
I mean, don't blame the guy for doing it, but you got to be smarter than that.
Don't hate the player, hate the prostitute game.
Absolutely.
I guess if you see a hot prostitute, they're cops now.
Yeah, I mean they're all over the place.
They're either cops or dudes. I mean that's the way the cookie crumbles. The way she goes. But
way she goes.
I don't know. I just saw Eric Weddle is kind of weird saving that tweet from 5 years ago.
Oh, yeah. So
was he just waiting for Warren Sapp to fuck up, or what's his deal?
Yeah.
Or did someone tweet at him? Remember when Warren Sapp said this bullshit, and then he just came up with that? The hashtag, did you catch the hashtag, though?
Yeah, who's in the lineup now? Great.
Who's in the lineup now could be the best comeback hashtag in the history of Twitter.
Absolutely love it.
I love the move there. All right, let's see what we got here. This was you. you had the Delta first officer makes emergency landing in Vegas after pilot locks himself out of cockpit.
They'll be making landing, and then the land for control seat, which is the right seat. They can get in from that seat to make big turns. In order to make big turns with the airplane on the ground, you have to steer it to the high side. So they'll land, stop the airplane, change seats, and then taxi off.
That's our pilot. He just got locked out. We're gonna land with the first officer. The pilot's in the back of the plane. Pretty crazy.
At this time, we do need everyone in their seats with seatbelts fastened.
Live it while you can.
Bring all your seats to the upright and box position. So your tray tables.
Okay, what do you got for me here?
I mean, there's not much here. Just classic Delta, being the worst airline out there. Just absolutely awful.
They got their commercials. That's what I fly. And you know what? I threw up the last time I went there. A couple, 1-2 Bloody Marys on a flight will get you. But no one even asked if I was okay. You know what I mean? Like, that's not customer service as far as
I mean, it's not that big of a deal because obviously the first fucking officer, he knows how to fly a plane. That's why they have 2 pilots there.
Yeah, I mean, have they not seen flight before? Invert the fucking bird and land.
It's just embarrassing that this guy got locked out of his own cockpit.
Yeah, could they not unlock it from the inside? I didn't get it.
I guess there was like a string.
Does that technology not exist? We can fly in fucking planes, but we can't open doors?
I don't know. Delta's got to figure it out. And then did you see the guy at the end who was filming the whole thing? He was like giving a pep talk, like just loving life.
I saw that and I was like, does this guy have no just appreciation for his own life? He's like, all right, I'm just going to get on video. Because, I mean, yeah, it's not really that big of a deal because there's like 9 pilots these days. And like, there's always a person on the fucking plane that can fly, or at least they can in movies. I'm going to go with that. But, yeah, like, he had no regard for any safety. He was like, all right, I'm going to get on video.
No, he just didn't give a fuck. I mean, he's flying Delta.
That's the world we live in. I mean, you book a flight, next thing you know, you might be fucked. Where was the flight from? Like, where was it headed?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I mean, shit. I don't know. He must have been going somewhere depressing if he cared about his life that little. But you know what? I don't even have much to say about it. Locking yourself out, like, he should get fired.
Yeah, just some dumb Delta shit. I mean,
there's just no excuse. But all right. Moving on. Did you see the poll with the BAC of both fan bases, the Seahawks and Patriots?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What do you got? What do you got on that? I was torn on it.
Well,
I didn't know what a lot of the terminology meant.
All right. So what exactly happened? Seahawks basically were wasted at the beginning of the game, and then they just fell off the boat at halftime or whatever.
Yeah, they gave us some ridiculous flow chart. Like I was supposed to fucking sit down and diagnose that goddamn thing.
Yeah, so we'll put the chart up. But Pats from pregame to second half, they were sobering up. God knows why. Why I don't know.
Yeah. I don't even gauge that sort of thing.
Seahawks skyrocketed. They're an average of 0.12. And then I don't even know why. It wasn't even like a blowout or anything. Seahawks just stopped drinking altogether. I mean,
I don't know. Do you think? All right, serious question. Do you think it had anything to do with the game?
I mean, 12th man couldn't hang.
Like Bill Belichick's been saying, do your job. If you're not on the field, your job may be getting fucked up and watching your team win.
Yeah.
You know what my thing is? This is what I think, because Boston is so fucking lucky in their sports. I don't think they ever were in doubt.
Oh, no, they
I think they opened the game, all right, we'll have a couple beers, and then they realized they were going to fucking win pretty soon off the bat, and they're like, all right, let's fuck that. Let's get wasted.
I mean, yeah.
You know what? You just can't compete with Boston massholes. I mean, Seattle's probably drinking.
Seattle's a bunch of pussies.
They were probably drinking like mocha fucking liquor. I don't even know. Like, I don't even know what those fuck boys are drinking. But
12th
it's
man,
just
they
ridiculous.
talk a big game. They can't hang.
I
Can't hang with the massholes.
tell you the truth. If the 12th man was a team, it'd be my least favorite team in sports.
Oh, I hate the fact that they call themselves the 12. I hate the fact that they call themselves the 12s.
Yeah, and if you have a custom jersey with the 12 and it says 12th man on the back, I hate you and I fucking hate your family.
You deserve to die.
Yeah,
no
I mean,
doubt.
that's not like that's an understatement. Like, oh my god. By the way, what's your take on custom jerseys? I've been seeing a lot of this lately.
You mean like the ones that say like 69 and then like drunk guy or some
Yeah, like
shit?
big dick on the back or
Yeah.
something ridiculous, or the half and half jerseys.
Oh, I don't like the half and a half.
That's bull.
No.
Unless you have a family member that's on the team, even then, like everyone has a favorite kid.
Yeah.
Like, even if your kids are playing against each other, you know who you want to win. Like, let's be honest. It's a tie. You know what? There's no ties in sports.
No, pick a sport. Pick a team.
Exactly.
The 69 jerseys, I mean, they were funny, and then people started playing them up.
And you got to keep in mind, they pay an extra $40 for that horse shit. So they were really trying to be funny.
If you notice, it's literally the same person every time. Just a fat, old guy who doesn't give a fuck.
Loves it. And no wife, just there at
Just thinks it's hilarious.
By himself, like 12 deep, off those aluminum cans, just hates life.
Yep.
All he's got is the fucking whatever team he's rooting for into oblivion. The whole poll thing threw me off. Didn't know much about it, but you know what? It was interesting to say the least.
Yeah, I mean, it's telling something, that's for sure.
I guess. I mean, who knows? Big thing. I'm sure a lot of our people will be curious to see our take on this. Johnny Manziel entering rehab since last Wednesday.
Yeah.
That's almost a week.
Where the fuck did that come from?
And this broke yesterday? Who the fuck is in charge of that?
I mean, I guess I can understand not... My opinion is this whole thing's a PR stunt. Just wants to... He doesn't need rehab.
That's what I'm saying. Unless, he's there for alcohol, supposedly. That's not even a thing.
I mean,
what is he, 22?
He just wants to make it look like he's trying to save his career. I guess it's a smart move.
I don't know. It kind of looks bad, though, if you ask me.
I mean...
You don't see Joe Namath going to rehab. You don't see Big Ben going to rehab. I don't know.
I mean, I don't think anyone's buying the whole, I'm going to take my job seriously and then I throw a party the night after and get fucking fined or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, PR obviously isn't my cup of tea, but you know what? I mean, shit. You kind of look like a pussy now, though. It's like, oh, Johnny Manziel can't handle his drinks. I don't know. Yeah, I hope it's for Coke. I honestly do, because that's kind of ball.
I mean, it is deep down.
It has to be a half calf. He'd probably, but I don't understand how you can be an alcoholic in the NFL. I just don't. How do you function? I guess quarterbacks don't get hit during the day, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I mean?
No, Johnny Manziel doesn't do shit in practice.
Yeah, that's the impression I was under. But still, running and shit when you're hungover, it sucks.
Yeah.
I've never really done it because I mean, shit, I get tired walking upstairs, but I mean, I don't know. And then Josh Gordon getting suspended a year, and he failed an alcohol test, wasn't it? Wasn't it not even weed?
Yeah, I guess he had a beer after his season was over, but he didn't know that he had a post-season test, so.
But for alcohol, I mean, it's legal.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
That's in his contract. He can't drink during the season.
So why does the NFL? But I heard alcohol is only 6 hours in your system. So he must have been drinking the night before this test he didn't know about.
I mean, he's pretty dumb. Let's be honest.
Yeah, he is fucking stupid. But really, he's not doing anything. I'm not. I mean,
he gets paid millions to not do that for what, 6 months? No, 4 months. Yeah.
That's true. I mean, you have to be pretty fucking stupid. And a lot of guys that come out and said they're 60% of the NFL smokes weed. But you only get tested once a year if you've never had a prior
Yeah, you have to be pretty fucking dumb to
and they only
not
test
know when your
the
test
day
is
after
coming up.
420.
Yeah.
It's April 21st they test you. You know the date. unless you're like fat and have a bunch of like fat cells, like you could smoke like 3 weeks before, or just take a cleanser day before. These guys are so fucking stupid. If I was an agent, and even like I would just be like, all right, you guys are taking a cleanser these 3 weeks before this. Like it'd be a no-brainer. I don't understand.
Yeah, who's his agent? Not being able
I
to
don't
fucking
know. He
control.
needs Ari fucking Gold is what he needs.
Seriously.
I don't know. The whole thing just blows my mind. And to get back to Johnny Manziel, I mean, dude, like I just don't understand. Like you can rage still, but just don't do it the night before you have shit to do.
Yeah, I mean,
It's called Friday, dude. It's a wonderful thing. Even think about this. Even if you're playing on Sundays, he's not playing on Sundays because he's not very good. Turns out, you don't have to be that like sober. You drink the night before. Your game's at fucking 1:00. I mean, just tough it out.
He's coming from Texas A&M where he was fucking God there, so he doesn't know any better. He knows nothing other than partying 7 days a week.
I guess that's true, but I mean, he still played. He still balled out on a Heisman.
Yeah, I guess. I mean,
I don't know.
He'll learn at some point.
The whole thing's just, it's just kind of a shit show.
Yeah.
I mean, he's just kind of fucked. It's like, I'd be very surprised if he made it.
I mean, I think he'll make it somewhat. Not on the Browns, that's for sure.
Tell you what, I bought that Browns jersey way too goddamn early.
Yep. I don't think he'll ever win a Super Bowl.
No,
He'll make a couple.
Maybe
Pro Bowls.
backup.
Yeah.
I mean,
he's just got to find a team. All right. You want to talk about the Lance Armstrong thing? I know
you're gonna have to break it down for me again because I'm still quite a bit confused. What went down? Like,
all right.
Piece for piece.
So I mean, Lance Armstrong, hot off a steroid scandal.
Yeah.
Playing in Denver.
People don't forget.
So I guess he's drunk, driving, hits 2 parked cars. He's in the car with his girlfriend, and then I guess they agree to put the blame on the girlfriend so he doesn't get all bad publicity again.
Yeah, I can understand that.
So they call the cops, whatever, it's all good. And then, like, the Just Now released that the girlfriend totally turned on his ass and just said it was him.
Really? Can't she be in trouble now, though? Isn't that, like, false police report? I don't know.
I don't think it's very serious because, yeah, that's what he's getting charged for, false police report.
But he's not even getting charged with a DUI because really they don't know if he was drunk?
Yeah, because they didn't test him at the time.
So that actually worked out pretty well.
I mean, yeah. What else do you expect from Lance?
What does he care about bad publicity at this point? Let's be honest.
Yeah, he's already...
I mean, the dude's shit out of luck. He's got one fucking nut. Did he have a wife before?
I don't know.
I mean, if he did, I'm sure he did at one point. She's gone. Obviously, This bitch doesn't give a fuck. He did this whole steroids thing. He still doesn't admit.
Totally lied about it.
He still doesn't admit to it, doesn't he?
No.
He's like still 100% saying he didn't do it.
But
then he says everyone else was doing it.
Proven by science that he has done it.
Fucking athletes and science don't mix. They don't want to believe that shit.
I mean, what do you expect from Lance Armstrong? He's just going to lie about everything.
I don't know, though. If I'm Lance Armstrong, I do the same damn thing.
Oh, I'm not saying I wouldn't do the same thing, but...
But how do you hit cars? And how do you hit 2 of them? I mean, I don't think we've all been there. But I mean, like, it's not that hard. I mean, you just avoid big objects.
No, he definitely dropped the ball on that. I mean, just be careful and you're fine.
He must have been texting or she was probably yelling at him, some Tiger Woods shit. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, speaking of Tiger Woods, did you see that shit he was wearing the other day?
Which one? The first or second day?
The ski mask with the fucking skull on it.
Yeah.
And he was missing teeth. The whole I don't know. He said he got knocked over.
Yeah.
Last time I checked, when I get bumped into, I ain't losing any fucking teeth over it. And he had 2 fucking missing teeth.
Yeah. Did you? He said
that wasn't made a big enough deal either.
He released a statement that said that he ran into a cameraman, lost his tooth. Then the next day he was sporting that badass skull mask. And then it was released that no cameraman hit him, so who knows what's going on.
I mean, did Lindsey Vaughn take a stab at him? I don't know.
But
maybe she saw a text from his old wife, or his ex-wife, I guess, since the whole 9-iron incident. But I don't know.
If you're Tiger Woods, though, why are you walking around a ski hill a day later without a tooth? How do you not get that fixed immediately?
You think that would be like, you know, you think he would know if I get a picture taken of me without a tooth, people are going to lose their goddamn minds.
How is that not the first thing
I lied about a story, I actually got hit by a fucking golf club by my wife trying to get away from her crazy Russian ass.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Something weird going on there.
I don't even know if I have a fucking guess to what he could have been doing that night.
No, it's some shady shit that we may never find out, but
no, we may not.
That's the mystery of it.
They did a pretty good job wrapping it up.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty much.
I mean, what was that? A week and a half ago, and that's completely like dust under the rug. Like no one gives a fuck anymore.
Yeah, he had one comment on it at the Phoenix Open. But
he said because he wore it because there wasn't a lot of black people there.
Yeah.
What like? I don't get it. Like, well, why would that make you want to wear some obscene skull thing covering your teeth? I don't know. All right. Well,
you got anything else?
I think that's about it. I think that's the wrap up to the first ever Table Talk Sports podcast.
Yeah. If you guys have any other questions, any would you rather's, whatever, we'll be happy to answer them. No bullshit here.
All right. Signing off. All right. Take it easy.